Hello, good day. Greetings, bon dia. Good to see you, and you see me. Welcome to Journal with Me. I'm Kathy Hampton of Wellness and Healing Practices for Women 50 and Beyond. We don't get older, we just get wiser and we mellow out and we grow and we learn, and that's who we are, especially when we are aware of our wellness and how we are healing. So, welcome to Journal with Me. It's another day where you can download and get stuff off of our mind, our body, our soul, or spirit, right? I want to say hello to my good friend, Catherine Muhammad. Good to see you here. I guess good for you to see me and us to know that we are connected, even through the internets. I have today shared this live stream on Facebook. So hopefully those who don't have YouTube can participate. I spoke with a friend who said she hadn't seen me in a while. And that's because more than likely she has seen me on Facebook and I had not been sharing the streaming on Facebook. So, welcome to all of those on Facebook as well as YouTube. Happy to see you. More than likely, I believe either one can comment and join in commenting on the live stream. I hope we have some great comments um, and participation. So we're going to get started as we normally do with some bon dia, Katrina Lilly. Good to see you. I hope you are still frolicking in your birthday celebrations, because it's always good to celebrate your birthday every day, and I hope you are doing so still. Um, yeah, so we're going to get started um, with our oh goodness, why am I so tight tongue? We're going to get started with our opening up session, opening up ourselves to journaling, opening up to this practice or to your practice. Um, Journaling has benefits to that are amazing, and I promote journaling for wellness, for healing, and I believe that it is one of the best ways in which transformation takes place. However, journaling may not be for you. Sometimes it's difficult to sit in meditation before you write, because you don't have to just get in there and start writing, but you do have to sit still, be still. And sometimes that's difficult for people when there's a lot of overthinking or chatter, a monkey mind, they call it. And so when that happens, it's difficult then to put down or download, but it's the best time to download whatever comes up in this free flow mode of thinking and then writing is when you can journal. And journaling isn't perfection. There's no perfection um, established or part of journaling. Um, you don't have to cross out anything. You aren't writing a dissertation. You are writing about you, and we have imperfections, right? We do have imperfections. We are not perfect, and that's the humanity in us. So I hope that you can journal during this session, but if you cannot, there are other practices that you may be more tailored, that may be more tailored to you at this point. That could be meditation, it could be yoga, it could be prayer, right? Prayer, contemplative prayer. We'll talk about that in another video. as well as movement. You can move your body in this 15-minute session that we will begin to have. So these are great things that you can incorporate into your wellness and healing practice along with journaling later on. That's my hope. But I still would love for you to be part of this community of women 50 and beyond. Okay? Uh, let's get started with getting clear and grounding ourselves, right? Opening ourselves up to the beautiful day, no matter if it is a cloudy day, the sun has risen, right? We are hopeful and faithful that, and to be inspired by the goodness of today, all right? So let's, if you wear glasses and you want to take them off, I do. Please do so. Hello, my friend Abba, Hanada, both of you. I thank you for your support and your donations. I appreciate you very much, and I want to thank you all for joining me today. So let's get grounded in our seats. Let's spend some time just being still for a moment before we enter the practice. Closing my eyes, closing your eyes, sitting up with your sits bones on the chair, or if you're in a bed, your sits bones. I'm sorry, in bed. Um, Make sure that you have your body on the mattress that is comfortable. You want to be actually supine. You want to be flat, right? If you're in bed, you can put a bolster under your knees to even help you more. Placing your hand on your chest if you'd like to feel the energy from your breath, the movement of life, right? You're breathing, the amazing movement of breathing. Ignore any noise on my end and yours. Let it float by you. Try listening to the air that enters your nose and maybe leaves your nose or your mouth. I invite you to state some words of gratitude. Thank you. Grateful for this day. You may want to set an intention for today's practice. And now let's do our 3 cleansing breaths. massaging our vagus nervous system by inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling love, peace, tranquility. Exhaling what is no longer serving us. And our first round begins now or at your pace. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. And our last round, inhaling love, peace, tranquility. And exhaling what is not serving you. Recalibrating your breath, your own breathing pattern. Returning to that place you find familiar in your breathing. Opening your eyes, fluttering slowly, looking around once again to your familiar place. Now preparing for continued meditation, breath work, yoga, or journaling. Yes, let us begin. To journal, I will place myself on mute so that I don't disturb you. And I'll be back in 15 minutes so that we can discuss what resonated with us. All right? Okay, our time is now up, 15 minutes. If you want to continue, please do so. Um, but our time is up. The 15 minutes of practice. I hope that you've had a good practice during this 15 minutes. I surely did. And have a great prompt to leave you with for today. I hope that if you haven't journaled, you can get a piece of paper or pen to write down a prompt to take with you on your journey for today, and consider it for later on or right now. So, first, I wanted to uh, say that I've been I have been dabbling in a little bit of social media, and I came upon a young man that was, hello, Maria. I didn't say hello to you. Hello, and hello to Kim M, who came in, I think, as we were journaling. Uh, Abba, Janara, Dr. Donna. Yes. Hello to you. So we have a good full house today. um, but I came across this young man. I don't know. I think he was a teenager. I'm going to say he was 16 or 17. And some of you may have seen it. I don't know. I have a pretty good algorithm with kittens and good stuff. I don't have too much of the bad stuff, although it gets sucked in there. But this young man, I think this was reposted. This young man was talking to his followers about um, having to define words. He didn't know certain words in the diction, and so he looked in the dictionary and found the definition of some words so that he can continue reading. And the video showed him looking up maybe about 4 or 5 words. And he said, I hate not knowing what words are because I want to do better. I want to read more. And um, most of the people who commented were really, really excited to see a young person wanting to read more and to learn definitions of words. I was absolutely ecstatic. I was so pleased and happy that I sent this to my son and my daughter who have complained about young people not reading. And my son in particular was like, I can't have conversations with some young people because they don't know things, they don't read things, they know popular things, they know trending things, they know what's on social media, they know what's on, but no one has read. And so I was able to send this to them, and they were excited about this young man's pursuit of learning and reading and being able to say, I want to read more. I want to be able to speak better. And I was really excited. So if you know some young person, or you know that there's someone who has a baby, instead of giving them a tablet or I don't know, some electronics, um, this is just my point of view, that we gift our children words and creative tools pens and pencils and uh, yarn and things to make. We're at a time where our humanity is being taken away from us. And that's my word of the year, humanity. You'll you'll see me talk about humanity more, but just the thrill of one young man who on social media posted that he wants to read and speak and learn more was a thrill. I started reading to my children in when they were in utero, when they were inside of me. I started reading and playing music. I don't know if that happens nowadays, but I'm going to encourage anyone, any auntie, any grandma, any soon to be grandma to peruse the library for some books for um, their loved ones and read to them feverishly in the morning and in the night. I stopped reading to my children, I would say, considerably late compared to some people. And it's a great habit and a great practice for wellness. It really is. Because when we can exercise our mind and learn and grow from what we are reading and being discerning in what we are reading, it really will make a difference in how we live our lives. And yeah, it's really important. So, we hear about all the so called books that may be banned that can't take away from people writing more, sharing more, reading no matter what, but learning the words to be able to write and read is, you know, takes us back centuries, right? Takes our ancestors, takes us back to where our ancestors began with educating themselves. So let's move on with that. That's what came up to me for me these last few days and today when I was reading something. Uh, I decided I would journal about it. That's what came to mind. And it's a good day when you can say that a young person has decided they want to thrive. It really is. Mm. So, had to get that water in. It's amazing how dry your mouth can and throat can be when you start talking. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Love, love, love all the comments. Yes, heard. I agree wholeheartedly. Maria knows about volunteering at the library for young children. So important. So glad he put this out there. Yes, that young, I don't know what his name is. I'm going to look. I think I saved it and I'll report back on next week about who this young man is and what he's starting for his peers, a whole new generation. Just think, in the midst of chaos, there's light. Yes, we need him. I'm going to be able to find him and so that we can say his name. All right. So, here is the prompt for you. You ready? Are you ready? It's an easy one and it's a good one. It goes to it goes to us affirming ourselves. It is Thursday. It is Affirmation Thursday. So we're going to pat ourselves on the back. We're going to give ourselves a hug because you need 3 hugs for today, for every day, right? Hug yourself. Oh, yes. Hug yourself. Hold your hands, right? You can hold your hands, right? So today's prompt, and I'll write it. I'll put it in the chat. I didn't do so earlier because I didn't find it earlier. But in which respects can you be kinder to yourself? In which aspects of your life can you be kinder to yourself? Or how can you be kinder to yourself? Identify just three actions you can take to be more self-loving. What are the 3 actions you can take to be more loving? And you notice in my ask book, because that's what it is, ask book, that is 3 actions. Transformation takes place when there's action, right? Transformation takes place when there's action. So, how can you take action to love yourself more? 3 actions, okay? So, while you're pondering that, I am going to put that in the banner, okay? Okay, and here it is. How can you be kinder to yourself? And then the follow up, I'll put that also in here. How can you be kinder to yourself? Okay, and then following that up, identify 3 actions you can take to be more self loving. It's all about loving yourself. And 3, just 3, all right? Along with that, of course, you want to affirm yourself with a positive, powerful statement about yourself. What can you say positively, powerfully about yourself, right? You can get some sticky notes, right? There's always a sticky note to write it on, okay? Remember the sticky note? I think that the 1970s and 80s are the decades of the sticky note. 3M made so much money on little pieces of paper. So you can do a sticky note, you can get some tape and tape your affirmation on a piece of paper on your refrigerator for the week. Just affirm yourself positively, powerfully. Okay? Yeah. So I hope that today's um, today's prompts are helpful to you or interesting to you. And I look forward to spending more time with you next week on next Tuesday. Thank you for joining me for Journal with me. I want to thank you for all who have supported me in this live stream, in this community. I truly appreciate it. And I would like to, for those who see this on replay, to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and join us again when you get the notice that the live stream is is on. All right. Have a great day, and I will see you next week. Take care, Abba, Maria, Kim, Eminem, Katrina Lilly, Dr. Donna, Hinata, and Catherine Muhammad. Thank you so much for, for showing up for yourself and for joining me. All right. Take care.